Hi, and welcome back. Let's continue where we left off. In this episode, we are going to cover styles. To access styles, you will go to Editor and then Styles. Here, you can change your fonts, colors, and many other things. If you want an example of how granular these settings are, you can even edit or customize the blots themselves. So available blots on your website can be customized here in the styles. So let's take this paragraph blot, for example. You can customize the entire block to fit it however you wish, and all the paragraph blots on your website will be updated to the style that you choose for it, okay? In this episode, however, I am going to focus on typography, colors, and layout because these three are probably the most common options that you want to know how to change. So let's begin with the typography. Expand it, and here you can select the font set or typesets for your website. Okay? You can easily change it. There are only 2 fonts available right now, but if you want to add your own, click on this icon over here, upload your font from your local computer, or install fonts from Google Fonts, and then select from the library of already installed fonts. For more granular control over your fonts, you can go to Elements and change the fonts for the text, change the font for the links, change the font for the headings. You get the idea. Let's go back to Styles and open Colors this time. In these options, you can change the colors for your headings, buttons, captions, link, backgrounds, and text. But more importantly, you can edit the entire palette. So let's expand this and click on these 3 dots over here to show details. Okay? While details are showing, it is a little easier to understand what colors are going to be changed when we change them. So base color is going to change the entire base of our website. So we are going to keep it white as it was. Okay? Base light, contrast, ultralight, stuff like that. You need to experiment with these colors. Let's try to change the primary color to, let's say, red. So our site is not an orange anymore, but it's more like reddish. Okay. And I'm going to change the primary light to be more of a red color. I'm not seeing it anywhere on this site. Yeah, no change. But it will eventually be changed somewhere. Not on this page, somewhere else will be. Okay? So let's review this one change and save it. And now our entire website is not orange anymore. It's a little more red. Let's confirm that on the front end. If we switch to the front end and then refresh this page, avatar is a bit orange, so don't let that confuse you. Notice how the elements changed to the color we set up here. If for whatever reason you are not happy with your changes, you can always reset them by clicking on these 3 dots and reset colors, and they will be back to default. Don't forget to review and save the change. Now let's go back to the styles and then layout. In the layout settings, you can change the content width, wide width, padding, and blot spacings. And that's it for this first very basic explanation of the styles. We are going to dive deeper in the styles later on, like for example the style boot that I didn't even begin to explain, and custom color options, stuff like that, backgrounds. All of that will be covered in the more advanced tutorials, as this tutorial progresses further in more episodes. For now, we are learning how to walk before we can run. So this is it for this episode. Until next one, I wish you all the best. Bye!